Human female reproductive system. Human female reproductive system is made up of two ovary, two oviduct, one uterus and one vagina. In another way, we can tell that human female reproductive system is made up of two types of organs, namely primary sex organs and secondary sex organs. Ovaries are the primary sex organs and rest all, that is oviduct, uterus and vagina, are the secondary sex organs. Let's know each sex organs one by one. Ovary. Ovary are the primary sex organs. Ovary are also called female gonads. Gonads, gonads. Like testes, ovary also performs two functions. First, egg production function, and second, hormone secretion function. Ovary secrete two types of hormone, namely sex hormone estrogen and pregnancy hormone progesterone. The wall of ovary is made up of two layers, outer layer and inner layer. The outer layer in the wall of ovary is known as germinal epithelium, and inner layer in the wall of ovary is known as tunica albuginea, which is actually tough collagenous connective tissue capsule. Within the wall of ovary, ovarian tissue is organized into two functional layers, namely outer functional layer named ovarian cortex and inner functional layer named ovarian medulla. Within the stroma of ovarian cortex, many spindle-shaped fibroblast cells are present, and inside intercellular spaces of these spindle-shaped fibroblast cells, ovarian follicles are present in a scattered form. What is ovarian follicle? Ovarian follicle is actually a container of female gamete. In which female gamete is present. It is just like a sac of female gamete. The ovarian medulla, which is the inner functional layer of the ovary, having the presence or made up of blood vessel, lymph vessel and nerve cells. Ovary is connected to the wall of uterus by a structure which is named as ovarian ligament. Oviduct. Oviduct is a hollowed muscular tube. Oviduct is divided into many parts or sections. The part of oviduct which is connected to the uterus, or the part of oviduct which opens into the uterus, is called isthmus, and isthmus is the narrow part of the oviduct. The part of oviduct which is in attachment with the surface of ovary looks like finger-like structure, and this finger-like structure part of the oviduct in attachment with the surface of ovary is named fimbriae, F-I-M-B-R-I-A-E, fimbriae. The part of oviduct from which this finger-like structure extends is named infundibulum, I-N-F-U-N, fun, D-I-D, infundibulum. And the part of oviduct from which infundibulum extends is actually the longest and widest part of the oviduct and is named ampulla. Fertilization takes place within fallopian tube only. In fallopian tube, generally fertilization takes place within the ampulla of fallopian tube or at the junction of ampulla and isthmus of the fallopian tube. The isthmus is the part of oviduct which is very close to uterus, and ampulla is the part of oviduct which is very close to ovary. Isthmus is the narrower part of the oviduct and ampulla is the wider or widest part of the oviduct. The wall of oviduct is made up of three different layers, namely outer layer serosa, middle layer muscularis, and inner layer mucosa. The outer layer in the wall of oviduct is called serosa, and this serosa is made up of simple squamous epithelial tissue. Middle layer in the wall of oviduct is made up of smooth muscle cells and is named muscularis layer. Inner layer in the wall of oviduct is named mucosa, and this mucosa is made up of ciliated simple columnar epithelial tissue. This ciliated simple columnar epithelial tissue, which makes the mucosa of the oviduct, is made up of actually two types of cells. One, ciliated type cells whose apical surface having the presence of cilia, and other one, secretory cells which secretes fluids that not only nourishes the female gamete egg but also provides protection to the egg. Now come on uterus. One thing I want to tell you about oviduct. Oviduct having two additional name. One uterine tube and other one fallopian tube that you all know. Now come on uterus. Uterus is a pear-shaped organs. Uterus is pear-shaped organs. Uterus is divided into three parts: the upper part, the middle part, and the lower part. The upper part of uterus is curved and is named fundus. This fundus part of the uterus is above the opening of fallopian tube. Fallopian tube opens into uterus just at above the opening of fallopian tube. The part of uterus is called fundus. So fundus is the upper part of uterus. The middle part of uterus is called either the body of uterus or corpus. C-O-R-P-U-S, corpus. The lower part of uterus that opens into vagina is actually the narrow part of the uterus, and this lower narrow part of the uterus is called cervix. The wall of uterus is also made up of three different layers, namely outer layer, middle layer, and inner layer. The outer layer in the wall of uterus is named as perimetrium, and this perimetrium is made up of serosa, meaning simple squamous epithelial tissue. The middle layer in the wall of uterus is named as muscularis layer, and this muscularis layer present in the middle layer in the wall of uterus is made up of smooth muscle cells, and it is highly thickened. The inner layer in the wall of uterus is named as endometrium, and this endometrium is made up of simple ciliated columnar epithelial tissue. Endometrium is the inner layer in the wall of uterus. It is also called lining of uterus. This endometrium is only the layer of uterus wall that suffers during menstrual period, which begins from the age of puberty of female. Implantation of blastocyst and development of blastocyst into fetus take place within uterus only. Uterus has only one additional name, and that is womb. W-O-M-B, womb. So upper part of uterus is called fundus, lower part of uterus is called cervix, and middle part of uterus is called either corpus, C-O-R-P-U-S, corpus, or body of uterus. The wall of uterus is made up of 3 different layers, in which outer layer in the wall of uterus is named as perimetrium, middle layer in the wall of uterus is named as myometrium, and inner layer in the wall of uterus is named as endometrium. Perimetrium is made up of simple squamous epithelial tissue. Myometrium is made up of smooth muscle cells, and endometrium is made up of ciliated simple columnar epithelial tissue. Ciliated simple columnar epithelial tissue in the inner layer in the wall of uterus is made up of 2 types of cells. One ciliated type cells and other one secretory type cells, which secrete certain fluids. Now come on vagina. Vagina is a female elastic hollowed muscular tube. Elastic hollowed muscular tube or copulatory organ. What is vagina? Vagina is a female's elastic muscular copulatory organ. Vagina is also made up of 3 different layers. Outer layer in the wall of vagina is named as either serosa or adventitia. Middle layer in the wall of vagina is made up of muscularis, and inner layer in the wall of vagina is named as mucosa. Outer layer in the wall of vagina is named as either serosa if made up of simple squamous epithelial tissue, or adventitia if it is made up of areolar connective tissue, which is actually a healing tissue. Areolar tissue is only a healing tissue that heals or repair the damaged tissue. Middle layer in the wall of vagina is called muscularis layer, and this muscularis layer is made up of smooth muscle cells. Inner layer in the wall of vagina is known as mucosa, and this mucosa is made up of stratified, non-keratinized squamous epithelial tissue, isn't it? And that is why the lumen of vagina remains always moist. The opening of vagina is partially covered by a thin membrane which is named as hymen, Hymen, hymen. This hymen breaks during vigorous physical activities if female performs. I have told you about human female reproductive system. In the next lecture video, I will tell you about fertilization. Thanks now.